Let's get to the business desk now. Rupeo Madzena is joining us. The Sun International has a bumpy ride ahead with slow recovery in leisure activities.
That's right, Shahan. So hotel and casino group Sun International's income from operations halved during the COVID-hit 2020 financial year. Now, it slipped to just over 6 billion rand from a previous 11.8 billion rand because of the lockdown and the stringent restrictions on trading. Sun International was forced to halt operations locally, and that was for a complete 3 months between March and July last year. And after that, was only allowed to operate partially. The group says while the hotel and resort side has benefited from growth in local leisure, it will continue to be affected by the lack of demand in business, conference, meetings and international market segments.
And then I see banks continue to suffer from struggling consumers.
And that's the new normal for them for now, unfortunately, Shahan. But yes, Absa Group has not paid a dividend, reporting a 58% plunge in its overall profits. Like other lenders, the group has seen a spike in credit impairments. South African lenders have struggled with slow growth in fees, loans, as well as low interest rate cuts. Absa says the pandemic has changed client behavioral patterns. The bank says it expects to gradually return to payouts from the first half of its next financial year. Now, it says that in the absence of appropriate loan growth, it could return excess capital to shareholders. South Africa accounts for more than 80% of the group's earnings.
So at least one retailer has agreed to give some consumer relief on ginger and garlic prices.
That's right, and I'm sure you remember that story and how consumers were so aggrieved. But yes, Pick n Pay has agreed to cap its gross profit margin for ginger and garlic. This follows an agreement with the Competition Commission after recent public complaints against several retailers for price gouging. Pick n Pay is the first retailers to sign the agreement, and the retailer will cap its profits in the period covering January the 28th to April the 1st this year, and could extend it further. In terms of the consumer protection regulations, ginger and garlic fall under the category of basic food and consumer items.
And then I see Mr. Price is expanding its homeware offering.
Yes, exciting times for the group fashion and homeware retailer. Mr. Price has moved to buy high-end kitchenware company Yuppiechef. The outfit has online and physical stores as well as a wholesale division. Mr. Price says it will pay approximately 1% of the market capitalization in the cash deal. Mr. Price's current market cap is almost 47 billion rand, which puts a roughly 470 million rand value on the takeover. Yuppiechef management will continue to run the business with the full support of Mr. Price's executive team.
I was wondering if we're going to have Yuppiechef prices there, Mr. Price prices, I should say, for Yuppiechef. So how are the markets starting off the week?
Well, we won't get those prices just yet, Shahan, but